If you've been refreshing that update screen every single day, just like me, ever since OPPO has announced their 16.1 version, today might be the day for your OPPO device. See, I've received my update couple of days back, not exactly the 16.1, but almost similar to the 16.1, that is 16.0.7, that's around 2.39 GB. I'm telling you, it is easily one of the most exciting updates that Find Exit users have ever got. So I'm gonna break it down for you, every single change that comes with this update. Let's begin. The biggest visual change is the new live space on the lock screen. OPPO has added this cool dual mode lock screen with a notification capsule. Now you can swipe down and tuck all your notifications and live alerts into a neat little capsule so they don't cover your beautiful wallpaper or the minimal look you prefer. This is very sick and addictive, I'm telling you. The more you use it, the more likely you're gonna appreciate this smooth execution. There is also a timer focus mode. You can tap the timer right from the lock screen and it goes full screen without unlocking the device. Such a useful feature. And I think they will extend this feature to other live activities as well. You can extend the media player playing on the lock screen by tapping on the song profile. It's very similar to the iOS execution, but they're calling it HDRUI technology. Basically adds HDR to that extended background glow. So now the lock screen feels more immersive with this HDR infusion. The third one, there's a new counter glow effect that's applied system-wide icons, notifications, quick settings, you name it. It looks stunning in real life, especially in the dark mode. Now you can organize your app drawer and home screen apps by color or by category. This is something a lot of people have been asking for, super handy if you like a clean color coordinated setup. And not just that, it will remember your layout history so that you can switch back easily. And you can search apps color-wise in the search space. These little things tells you how much a brand cares about the overall OS experience. Fifth one, improved pull-down animations. The notification shade and the quick settings pull-down animations have been refined. Feel more fluid and premium now. A very small change but adds overall smoothness. The camera app now got a major refreshment. New layout, new swipes, new way to interact. Everything about this app is new. It is at least for a guy who hasn't been exposed to an iPhone camera in the recent times. Anyways, they have introduced a new Pro Video mode for the Find Exit users for the first time. Now you will have more control over the white balance, shutter speed, ISO, and exposures at one place. But it's currently limited to 4K 30 FPS in SDR only, and there is no log mode. Come on, Oppo. I know you're trying to gatekeep few pro features, but if X9 can have log mode, why not find X8? Interestingly, there is one more change. In the master mode, you can change the profiles, Neo, Cinematic, Vivid, and so on in the master mode. But if anybody wants to tweak these color profiles, you can now tweak and save them as a new presets. So that's a handy feature there. See, Oppo may copy the regional language of iOS, but the amount of control and options they give you over their cameras is truly commendable. This is very unlike iOS, so we gotta really appreciate Oppo in this part. OPPO Share has been improved to faster and more reliable transfers between the OPPO and OnePlus devices. That said, the experience between the OPPO and iPhones remains the same. You still need the OPPO's Connect app to share to the iOS, so there is no change there. I'm still waiting for that feature where we can airdrop directly to the iPhones from the Android devices, which will come with the Android 17. Next up, network optimization. They say it's the real deal this time. Better signal management, faster data switching, and overall network performance improvements. You will specifically notice the difference in the network optimizations in a tighter spaces like an elevator or a basement or a crowded area with weak signal. And another bunch of AI features. Now you can download offline languages for the AI translate, but for some reason they have restricted to only 3 languages right now. I think they will extend their support to the other languages, other Indian local languages mainly in the future very soon. And also AI powered documents. There's a better document handling and scanning, more better recognitions of handwritten text, and you can copy the handwritten text and you can export it to the Word document. More customizations for the pop-up features. I know there are some users who frequently use this particular pop-up feature when they collage, especially for the social media. When you collage multiple pictures, you want to highlight a certain subject or a pet or a particular person in that entire collage. So now they added more customizations for this particular feature. So overall, this update is very polished and high on visual upgrades. There are a few minor tweaks, but very meaningful ones. So that's a plus software update from Oppo this time. Alright, these are the changes you will get to see if you're using a Find X device. But if you're using a non-flagship Oppo device, you might see one or two less features, but everything will remain the same. So to conclude, my top pick in this entire changelog has to be the live capsules and extended media player on the lock screen. So where you tap on the song profile, it gets extended along with the color matched background glow with HDR infusion. Such a neat feature. So if you are already updated your Oppo device or about to update, comment down below what's your favorite pick in this entire changelog. See you in the next one. Peace.